What is up, AG Nation? This is the beginning of the vlog where I'm showcasing my game collection, but I'm at work before I record that part. It is December 31st, 2024, one day away from New Year's. So, Brandon from work gave me an interesting nickname. I opened my burger. That's an interesting shape. Also, why is my burger Scotch taped? Why? What? I'm being trolled at my workplace, bro. This is a joke. What is up, AG Nation? It is January 2nd. Happy New Year's to y'all. This video has been, in a long time, procrastinated to be made of my game collection. So, first off, I'm getting everything set up because I'm ordering some new stuff for the room and for the whole setup in general. By the time y'all next see me in a next video, or no, 2 videos from now, y'all are going to see me with a bed and everything else. And by everything else, I mean the big TV that's supposed to go right there, and the bed that's next week. Y'all will see that on Wednesday, most likely Wednesday. And then here, what's it called? We're getting our gaming monitor set up. So we have main monitor for just OBS and just the streaming operation phase. We're gonna have my gaming monitor right here for me to play the games on. Stream's gonna be here. Anime TV right there. Also have all the lights matching for once. Whole pink and red little fixture. Looks nice. But yeah, we're basically gonna be upgrading that chair. We're gonna be upgrading the TV, gaming monitor, getting a bed for that nonsense. And yeah, then most likely we're going to be getting a whole LED roof set up, and then once all of that's set up, my whole everything's set up. But back to the whole premise of this video is gaming setup. Y'all wanted to see my gaming setup, not gaming setup, blah blah blah, gaming collection. So let's get straight to it. So we're just basically going to be starting off simple with my ad spots first. I'm not capture carding any of this footage because I have a lot of handhelds and other things that aren't able to be capture carded right now, such as my Switch, DS, and my gaming watches, as well as my R36S, and also a game system that has multiple games on it. It's straight up a plug and play, so we're basically gonna get into this real quick, just for content purposes, and I like recording 3 videos a week, so might as well get all of these out real quick. So we're gonna be, first off, so starting off with my Xbox game collection, if I go into games, watch guys, we're gonna be having a whole entire playthrough of all the Resident Evils very shortly for the main gaming channel. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you subscribe to that. But so far, I only have like 116 titles on my account. So we have a bunch of retro games: Apex, Age Ring, Pac-Man, Assassin's Creed. Most of the Call of Duties, Darksiders 1, 2, and 3, which that would also be fun to stream, which I have not fully played those yet, and I would love to play them for stream. Dying Light, Elden Ring, would love to do an Elden Ring gameplay too. Let's play, actually. We got Fortnite, obviously, which I think needs to update now that I think about it. So I could go get my free stuff from that real quick. But back to the games. I have all the Gears of War. Those would be a fun live streaming thing. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. I'll probably be doing all of that. And we have, let's see, we have Nier Autonomy, haven't finished it. Need for Speed. A lot of these games have not been fully finished of me playing through all of them all the way. We have PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battleground. And here's what I was saying, all the Resident Evils, this video is tied to the last video of I have a spending problem. So we got Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 0, which this is a remake of 0, and I have both versions of it, okay? And then I have 2, then I have 3, and then I have the remake of 4, then I have the original 4, then I have 5, then I have 6, then I have Vendetta, then I have, or Code Vendetta, or whatever. I have Biohazard, Operation Raccoon City, then I have Resident Evil Versus, I never played it before or even heard or knew it was a real game. And Village, obviously, Revelations 1, Revelations 2, as well as, I'm choking to death. This Resident Evil game right here, we have Rocket League, we have Roblox that I do not play. Rogue Company was very fun and very fast to die. I wish that game would get rebooted. We got Splitgate, also very fun, also very fast to die. We have all the Tekkens. We have Tomb Raiders. I have all the Tomb Raiders actually, because you're gonna see that once I get to the PCs. And we have Walking Dead, obviously. Which this is the Walking Dead. This is also the original Walking Dead. This one's the definitive edition of it. Oh no, that's season 2. I own season 2. Well, I have season 2 and season 1 of The Walking Dead. And obviously I'm going to be upgrading my Xbox because I do steal my brother's Xbox from time to time. That's why you're going to see like a few Eds and S exclusives. But yeah, I could play those on my brother's Xbox anytime, so. And that's pretty much it for this chunk of the collection. We're going to switch to the net system that I have real quick. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with my Steam Deck pretty much. So for Steam Deck, if I go to my whole library real quick, which I'm using Xbox controller, I don't know my button mapping, there it is, okay. So far in my library, these are games that I own pretty much, and games also that I share with my brother because we both share, joint account. So basically, whatever games I purchase, he gets, whatever games he purchases, he also gets. I mean, well, whatever games he purchases, I get, whatever games I purchase, he gets, so. Basically, he just bought these Lego ones. This I own Celeste. He got Witcher 1 and 2. Why me? I personally bought the third one. And then Batman is his, but I also had all the Batmans on my Xbox account. So basically, we're looking through. We both own Portal, so. And then I got Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Got all the Borderlands. Alice is mine. Terraria is mine, obviously. Need for Speed is mine. Oh, actually, he has Need for Speed also. Black Myth Wukong, that would actually be fun to play for a stream. Also, we have Sakura, also good for streaming. If any of y'all want me to play any of these games, basically on stream or make a whole Let's Play series on it, let me know. We have all the fighting games, obviously, Tekken 8, etc. Street Fighters, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Xenoverse. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole collection on Steam Deck. And then for not Steam games, which I could actually switch over to desktop. Oh wait, do I have it installed on? Yes, I do. So basically, these are all of my games in total that I have for PC. Most of them I don't have downloaded though. So all of these are going to be, like I said, I have all the Tomb Raiders and everything that's saved on a different drive that I have not plugged in. But I have all of these also in my Epic Games library. Which now that I have a Steam Deck, which is actually strong enough to play all of these, is actually pretty great because now I can play all of them. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back with this console, which technically counts like a Pandora's box. Okay, it has over 25,000 games on it. There's multiple pages. You can select what console you would like to pick your game from. So basically, it's pretty much a Pandora's box. We got a bunch of arcade game classics, Famicom, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, as well as the Game Boy Color, Mega Drive, Super Famicom, which is a Super Nintendo pretty much. Famicom is just a regular, also Nintendo. So basically I have every retro game in the world that I could possibly have. PS1, there's a total of 77 PS1 titles on here. Which this actually runs PS1 surprisingly well. It has Final Fantasy II on there for the PS1. And where was... Let me see, let me pick a game real quick that I could show y'all. For example, we got Tekken 2, we got Tekken 3. Let's just load up some Tekken 3 real quick. Let's go with Nina real quick. Nina versus Eddie. And also they give us this regular PS1 controller.
Round 1, fight.
So it does have a few little audio stutters with the PS1 games. Not all of them, but some of them. Like the more demanding ones. But that is stuff that could be fixed with some tinkering in the settings and stuff like that, which I have not had time to do or done yet. As you can see, like there's a bunch of controls, there's screen settings and stuff that you can just fix and mess around with. And there's basically just a whole bunch of games on here. And even Atari games, which they only gave us 8. But yeah, this is basically the second console I have. Like, there was an area, oh here it is, of all the recent ones I played that I think was cool. Let me see. We got Yu-Gi-Oh, we got Digimon, we got Chess, which I got smoked on, by the way. Got Mortal Kombat, Mad Max, original Tomb Raiders, Pokemon, which it even has some fan-made Pokemon games, which I thought was pretty cool. OG Resident Evil. But yeah, that's pretty much what it has. It has like over, if I scroll all the way back to the beginning, yeah, it has 21,168 games in total. So it basically has as many games as your heart could desire. And for PS1, it has mostly games that do work perfectly fine. Like, for example, Twisted Metal works perfectly fine if you are a fan of the Twisted Metal on PS1. And fun fact, this did come with 2 controllers, so if you did want to play 2-player games, you can. But as you can see, it's not all games for the PS1 that has a buffer, it's just only a select few. Other than that, things work pretty normal for what's it called, the PS1. But yeah, I guess we could move on to my little handhelds real quick and show y'all those. But everything that this has, and it also has a search button where you can just search whatever games you want to, like Pokemon, for example, and then you'll get all the Pokemon games right here. So you can just type in whatever you want and it most likely pops up. I accidentally clicked the Japanese version, but oh well. But we do have a stream amount of games so far from what we have seen, but yep, time to switch to handhelds. Okay, we're back. The camera is working perfectly fine. So what we have here are my Game & Watches that my mother bought me a long time ago, which I think I need to lower the lighting on in order for my camera to even pick it up real fast. So yeah, there it is. I just had to lower the lighting. The lighting is way too bright. So these come with multiple games in it. This one has Mario 1, Mario 2, as well as a little Game & Watch right there at the bottom. Which, since these are Game & Watches, they decided to throw old school Game & Watch games on there, basically as a homage to it. So So, and also throw in Mario. This was for the 35th anniversary of Mario and the 35th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. So these technically are collectibles. They are still available out on the market because they didn't sell the way Nintendo wanted them to actually sell. So, yeah. Nintendo thought more and more people were gonna get them, but not really. Playing this through the camera is actually really hard, as you can see. But yep, there's my Mario Game & Watch. Right here is my Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. Also got to lower the lighting on this one because it's way too bright, but before I do that, as you can see, the lighting lights up the Triforce in the back. So basically, the higher you have your lighting on it, the brighter the Triforce is. So basically, this is the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. It has 3 Zelda games, and you can switch the languages from French, Spanish, Dutch, Chinese, and Japanese copies of the game. So for this one, it has Legend of Zelda. Wait, which one does this have? Oh, this has the original Legend of Zelda, The Adventures of Zelda, and this one was, which one was this one? Oh, this is the Legend of Zelda with the little chomp chomp. This is like the mixed up one that Nintendo did for the Game Boy. The one where it's, it has like a bunch of Mario characters and a bunch of cross references. Basically like the new Legend of Zelda that they have, it's basically a remake for the Nintendo Switch. But this is like the OG version of it. That's so cool. You can see little Dr. Mario sitting right there. Little Dr. Mario right there. But yeah, so this has like 3 different Zelda games. The original, I wish they put Legend of Zelda, what was the one that I like? And then I have the side-scrolling Legend of Zelda one, the less popular Legend of Zelda game. And then for, what is the one that I like, the Zelda game? It was on the Game Boy Advance. It was Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds? No, A Link Between Worlds. It's the one that's styled like A Link Between Worlds. Or that A Link Between Worlds is styled after that because... I'll be right at it. It was Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. That was the name of it. But moving on to our next console we have is my 3DS. Well, 2DS itself, but it plays 3DS games. It just doesn't have a 3D feature. But it's also a limited edition 2DS because it has Pika on it. So, voila! Little Pikachu. So moving on to this, which I have homebrewed and modded to get a bunch of free games on it. We're gonna be looking at this. So it's gonna take a minute to load because again, once it's modded, it takes a second. But I'm gonna have to lower the lighting on this too. Wow. I don't realize how bright these are until I try to shine them on the camera. But I have a bunch of games on here too. All of these are all games. Every one of these little icons. So we obviously have the classics that I purchased as a kid. Was Pokemon Yellow, Silver, Crystal. Actually, did I purchase? No, I purchased Gold. I didn't purchase Poaches. I poached my games. No, I purchased Pokemon Gold because I did not want Silver. And I purchased Pokemon Crystal. I can't speak today, guys. I don't know if you have noticed that, but I really cannot speak. I'm going to work tomorrow at like 5 in the afternoon. And if I still can't speak by then, we're fucked. Which tomorrow's vlog is gonna be like me getting my packages and stuff too, because that's when I'm finished, gonna be setting it up. And also getting that ready. Who knows what really tomorrow's vlog is, I don't even know. I just know I'm getting my packages tomorrow. We obviously have Tekken 3D, Street Fighter, Hatsune Miku, Project Mirai, Arts Academy. Taught me a lot about art on here. Obviously, Super Mario World. And I swear I don't have an edition, but Terraria also on here. Which was the funnest version of Terraria, but also the worst version of Terraria because of an issue that they had with storage when they programmed the game, so the game is auto-delete. We got Pokemon Fire Red. And a bunch of other Game Boy classics. We also have Minecraft. I also have more Terraria, New Super Mario Bros. And I have a bunch of physical copies, but not with me right now for games on here. I have like Shovel Knight. I have all the classics for 3DS. And also, since this is homebrewed, Nintendo, don't kill me. I could technically download whatever I want on here. Any Nintendo 3DS, 2DS, or Game Boy Advance game, all on here. Or SNES game. So yeah, that's what I have all on here. Moving on to my next console, my Nintendo Switch. This is my Nintendo Switch that I shell modded. I took it all apart, put the shell on, pain in the ass to do the Joy-Cons. It wasn't that much of a pain in the ass, but it was slightly irritating. So let me load this up real quick. It's dead. It's dead. So, for my game collection concluding to this, I believe what I have on here is just BioShock's almost all the Nintendo games pretty much. Like all the Nintendo games going up until 2020. I have like golf, I have bowling, I have a good chunk of them. Pokemon Stadium. I have most of the Pokemon games, and I have Smash Bros, a bunch of indie titles, and that's pretty much it that I have for here. But this is pretty much just me showing y'all my consoles and gaming collection video. So I have a regular Xbox, I have a Pandora's Box, I have those gaming consoles right there, the Game & Watches and 3DS and everything else. And I also have a VR, which I have a bunch of games on there too. I have a lot of games, guys. I'm trying to get a good thumbnail, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But yeah, I have a lot of good games. I have a lot of, I was totally not taking a picture right there. I totally wasn't modeling for Instagram. I'm cutting all that out. I didn't cut it. Okay, so, moving on to my next game console I have, it is this. I have to go grab it because I forgot to grab it before the video back. And I know I'm not the best content creator, guys. I know I'm not the most entertaining to watch or anything like that. But if I provided y'all with any entertainment whatsoever, I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all enjoy watching me talk to myself pretty much. Well, I'm talking to y'all guys, but I'm really in an empty room with a tripod in my face, talking. But if you're enjoying these videos, thank you so much. I know I'm not doing anything flashy like all the other vloggers are doing, but this really is my vlog, my life. As I was saying before the camera shut off, these vlogs are just literally my life, so if I'm not doing anything exciting, the vlogs aren't going to be exciting. But I'm going to be trying to update a little bit, see what I can do that's cool that I can get in vlogs. I try not to just vlog every meaningless second. Well, it's not really meaningless to me personally, but I'm trying not to vlog like everything that would be tedious to y'all to watch, because literally my life consists of work pretty much right now, and gaming. So I am trying to just focus on those two aspects, and when I'm doing things, and if I'm doing anything cool, I will definitely most likely show y'all. But yeah, so for this video, this is dead. This is not charging. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the R36S right here. It has only like, you know, the standard amount of games, like around 25,000, you know. I'm never gonna run out of games to play, guys. Even though I don't get any of the newest games, I don't think I could play all of these and complete them all in one lifetime. So I'm gonna switch the camera around and show y'all this console real quick. So I did put this in auto lock for lighting. So basically this has a bunch of systems 1, 2, and 3. We got Namicom, we got a bunch of different systems right here. Got N64. Now N64 doesn't run the best, but this is sort of going to be like the PlayStation 1 thing where some run good, some do not. We got a Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, guys. We got the Game Gear, Mega Drive. We got Genesis. We have the Dreamcast. We have the Neo Geo, which I've never played any Neo Geo games really. We got a Pocket right here. We got another Pocket Color, which I think these were like those games they released sort of like to compete with the Game & Watch at the time. Which I never played a Pocket, I don't know the history behind that. We have PlayStation 1, obviously, and we have Sony's PSP, which that was one of my favorites. We have a bunch of PSP games in here, which actually work surprisingly well. So I loved the PSP growing up. That was one of my first consoles that were mine. But it actually runs PSP games really well. Like, I think there is a favorite game section if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, favorites. I only have 2 in my favorites. Wow. Oh yeah, Pokemon Fire Red and Tekken. Obviously Tekken. Why wouldn't Tekken be there? I don't have a Tekken edition. It's not like I have all of them on my Xbox. But it does have 2 thumbsticks. It is transparent red, a D-pad, 4 buttons, as well as the back. It has also 4 shoulder buttons to play the modern games too. And you can definitely mod one of these out and do a bunch of stuff with it, which is cool. But what is also cool is that I could just literally play Tekken 6 that I played on my PSP as a kid on here. And this, it has its own save menu and everything like that for saving, loading, and stuff like that pretty much. Which has a bunch of hotkeys and stuff. But it also has Pokemon 2, which is also cool that I could just play Pokemon Fire Red on the go, because Pokemon Fire Red was one of the first times I ever played Pokemon. I did play it, like emulated on my phone, but yeah. This is 25,000 games on it. There's so many good hidden gems on this, as well as other games. So that is just cool. Pretty much it for this crazy hair YouTuber right here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Stay blessed. Y'all been waiting for this gaming video for the last 4 vlogs. I've been promising it. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my game consoles that I have. I'm just gonna do a real quick showcase of all of them right here. That is the speaker on the R36S. You could hear it all the way from over there. I put it on my desk. So just to recap, this is all my consoles. I have the 2 Game & Watches, a Nintendo Switch, Pandora's Box, which is that little stick right there, R36S, 3DS, Steam Deck, and Xbox. I'm gonna be getting a new Xbox soon. So that's pretty much what I have. I have PC, I have console, I have handhelds. So anyone who tries to say, I don't know anything about games, and I'm not a real gamer, they're 102% right. I don't know nothing about games. I've never played any of them in my life. I don't have more than 50,000 games right now. Because 21. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little leeway. Okay, I'm gonna give myself, say that I have around 50,000 games. Okay, when in actuality it's probably more like 48,000. Just better to round it up for the whole thing. But yeah, we're gonna be getting a new monitor soon, a big TV to put right there on that side, and we're gonna be doing a whole cloud ceiling very shortly. But all of this is from 0 to millionaire, pretty much. I'm doing all of this myself. I work, get my money, and invested into videos and side projects for y'all to see. So basically, by the end of this whole series, by the time I make it as a streamer and everything else, it's sort of like documentation, pretty much, of my life. Once I get to where I need to get, you're gonna just view the whole thing. And yeah, more videos coming soon. Like your comment. Peace out. Subscribe. Stay blessed.